There's an awful lot of FUD right now circling around Ripple and XRP, and it may be paid propaganda or it may be organic, but it doesn't matter because typically that's an indicator of something big coming quickly. Either someone's getting mad out there and they pay for this propaganda, or a lot of the haters are just sensing it and they start rage posting. They feel what's coming, but usually it's a big indicator here. And there's quite a bit going on this weekend. Let's take a look at this. We have Fishy Catfish. Fishy's right. He says the funniest thing about the whole narrative with XRP as a bridge currency is, well, any token can be used as a bridge currency on chain. He goes further to say, look, L1 gas tokens across hundreds of L1s are used as bridge currencies. XRP people think this is something unique, some special property of XRP. It is not. This is one of those posts that seems pretty smart on the surface, like he's saying something, but he is saying almost nothing. You could make this argument with any crypto asset in any use case. You could say, well, any token could be used as a storage of value or digital gold. Well, that does not make you Bitcoin. You could say any blockchain that has smart contracts could be the future of programmability, but they're not all Ethereum, are they? XRP, it has the volume, it has the adoption, it has the people building on the blockchain, and it is novel for fast, scalable, and cheap payments. It does have special properties. You could use anything as a bridge currency, but not all of them are as usable as XRP. This guy's full of it. It's nonsense, and it is a talking point we will see time and time again, which is interesting. We see this article here, XRP transaction boom meets DeFi weakness. Is XRP overhyped? So right now we're seeing a lot of on-chain metrics flashing green, like something big's coming. They're trying to discount that here, saying, well, you don't have on-chain DeFi. First and foremost, that's going to change. And we're going to see some really exciting institutional on-chain DeFi coming here soon. But beyond that, XRP is being used in F assets, DeFi on the Flare chain, Solana, Base, and it's going to continue to expand. So it's not going to be unused within DeFi use cases. But beyond that, we don't look at Bitcoin and say, well, you don't do on-chain DeFi, therefore Bitcoin is worth nothing. It's actually worth the most. Don't ignore the very important on-chain metrics that are telling us something big is building here. It is important and it's meaningful. Lastly, we have Zach Rhimes. He's saying the XRP army exists within this echo chamber. And interestingly enough, he is attacking the use case of a bridge currency that is so 2016. Let me tell you this. The bridge currency use case hasn't even started yet. As we tokenize literally every asset on planet Earth and take it on chain, you need a bridge between those values. Stablecoins jumping between different currencies, being used to buy different assets. Bridge currency. We are fully integrating TradFi and blockchain. You haven't even started to use bridge currencies yet. And again, XRP is not going to be the only bridge currency. It's not going to be the base of every single trade globally, but it's an efficient one of the world-class assets that's going to dominate this use case. And to dismiss it is nonsense. And to say that that's a 2016 use case, he's full of it. Now, I don't know, Zach. Probably a pretty good poster. Seems like he's really into Link. Yay for that. Great project. But part of it is he may be posting because it gets a lot of attention because everyone is interested in XRP and they want to know about it. And so when you post about XRP, you get a lot of interactions. That could be part of it as well. It doesn't have to be nefarious in nature. You get to the same result. Now, Coach JV says the following. Funny how XRP hit pieces all drop at the same time, same headline, same talking points. Almost like they got the same memo. When the propaganda ramps up, something big is usually coming. XRP will leave a dent in the universe. Great post by Coach JV. And, I'll tell you this. I don't know if it's paid propaganda or it's organic, but it doesn't matter. Really, the same things is driving this type of behavior. We have this post by Coin Bureau, and he's saying Ripple CTO defends XRP sales. And basically what he's saying here is, look, when we're selling XRP, it's usually to an institution. Some sort of partnership is involved. There's a liquidity deal, some sort of utility deal, and we're trying to do good for the chain. And he calls this criticism bad logic. Look, every blockchain has someone that's selling tokens, whether it's a miner, whether it's the ETH Foundation, whether it's Ripple. Ripple is not perfect. They've made mistakes. Nobody is. But from all this time, XRP is still a top cryptocurrency. Go back to 2016, 2017. Look at the top 20 coins. Most of them are not top 20 any longer and will no longer be relevant. They're doing a good work here. They're building partnerships, they're building utility, and so are others within this ecosystem. There's lots of independent developers, to claim that they are bad actors. If they were, this still would not be a top chain. There's not many left. And again, they continue to dominate for a reason. They're doing good work. Now, Josh Jake says there'll never be another alt season like 2021. And he's right. And he's pointing to this. This is why. That, you know what, right now we just got 37.8 million new crypto tokens since 2023. Now, I'm sure that will continue to happen, but you're not going to have 37 million that get ETFs, that see adoption, that are used. Most of it's just nonsense and useless. Now, there'll never be another run like 21. But when we were in 21, we said, well, this is nothing like 17. And I can tell you this, if 21 was your first, you probably thought it was pretty magical. It was nothing, and I mean nothing like 2017. A bull run when the number 3 cryptocurrency, XRP, went up 50x. And then on the backside of that sucker went up another 10x. Think about that. You bought a coin that went up 50x. You're cooked. That sucker is going to just crush you, but not this one. It went up another 10x after that, more than that, I believe. And so it wasn't just XRP either. Ethereum went wild, Bitcoin, and everything in between. We will never have another run like 17. We'll never have a run like 21. They're all going to be a little bit different. You have different drivers in the world, new technologies, new players. It gets more mature. We have ETFs now. It's always going to be different. And we always think, the last one was so special and so great. The next one I'm going to tell you is going to be pretty great in its own right, just in different ways. Now, I put this contrarian post out today here. Why I see things may clear up, but we need a little bit of calmness out there in the geopolitical arena where people can feel comfortable investing, and we need this Clarity Act getting done. Neither look like they're going to happen, but I think it's going to come together. We'll see. It's just a wild prediction. We'll have to see it play out here. But some stuff where maybe I'm wrong, people are saying, well, Taiwan may be in trouble here. China may be circling Taiwan. If that happens, all bets are off. And then we see this one here, Representative Anna Paulina Luna. She's saying the Senate will learn that all bills will die in the House until they get election integrity passed. We will kill every single bill as long as it takes. If they do that, it doesn't sound like we're going to get crypto stuff done. Again, we'll have to see it play out here. We have this news story here. Tether CEO saying they're going to make a big breakthrough in AI. They got a lot of money, that's for sure, but I doubt anyone that's not. It usually comes from open source or the frontier models, those big companies, as big as Tether is. I don't really believe they're a player in this arena. Ethereum Foundation sells 5,000 Ethereum to Tom Lee's Bitmine in a $10 million over-the-counter deal. Again, everyone sells crypto to fund their operations. It's not special to Ripple. And lastly, we see this with Ledger. Great company saying you can control an AI agent spending with a Ledger AI hardware wallet. And MoonPay, essentially, the AI can go do something, and you have to approve its transaction here. I know with my Cloud bot, I just gave it a little bit of stable coins. If it loses it or spends it, no big deal. But this is going to be an important use case going forward, and you're going to have some controls. What happens if this AI goes haywire and starts going on a buying spree? Crypto is going to be its method of transacting. And so we're going to have to come up with solutions. Ledger jumping in here in partnership with MoonPay, trying to figure this all out. And it's going to be important. We will see. But that's going to be another big wave of adoption for cryptocurrencies because there's only so many people, but there's going to be unlimited AI agents, and they're going to do a lot of transactions, and they need the type of rails that can handle that. Let me know what you think down below. As always, please like, please subscribe. The revolution will be televised right here on Jungle Link.